Hi everyone, this is Nikita and welcome to the channel. It's been almost 4 years since the implementation of the GST law. So most of you must have heard about HSN, that is Harmonized System of Nomenclature, and SAC, which is Service Accounting Codes. HSN and SAC are both used to classify the goods that you sell or the services that you provide. But why do we need an HSN or SAC? HSN and SAC help you determine the GST rate of your product. They help you classify your goods and services. Especially in case of HSN, this classification is used all over the world. So it becomes easy to identify what are the kind of goods that you're selling, and that kind of information is important for the government too. I had made a detailed video on how HSN works, that is, how is the code divided, what are chapter headings, subheadings, tariff item. I'll make sure to drop a link to that video in the description box down below. Now, a notification was issued by the government, thereby changing the rules of HSN under GST. Earlier, HSN was not required where the aggregate taxable turnover in the preceding financial year of the taxpayer was up to 1.5 crores. Then between 1.5 to 5, only a 2-digit code was required, and above 5, a 4-digit code was asked. But now, as per the change, which is going to be effective from 1st of April 2021, a 4-digit HSN code is mandatory where the aggregate turnover is up to rupees 5 crores, and a 6-digit code is mandatory where the aggregate turnover is above 5 crores. Now, this is applicable only if you're selling your goods or supplying services under B2B, that is, you're supplying it to another business and you're not selling directly to the consumer. Also, if you're importing and exporting, an 8-digit code is mandatory for you, and in case of certain chemicals, an 8-digit code has been made mandatory by the government. Now, since only a 4-digit code was mandatory until today, and from 1st April 2021, they're going to require us to go up to 6 digits if our turnover is above 5 crores. How do you actually do that? One easiest way is obviously to consult your CA, ask them to give you a further classification of your goods or services as the case may be. But in this video, I'm also going to be telling you how do you identify the 6-digit HSN code for your product. So to classify your product, you might already have a 2-digit or a 4-digit HSN code. But before we get into how to get the 6-digit HSN code, let's look at the existing classification of your product or services. So for that, you need to visit www.cbic-gst.gov.in. You'll find the link in the description of the video. When you go there, you go to services, and under services, you click on GST rates. Now you can see the following screen. Based on the product that you're selling, you can just put it in the description of goods. So let's take the example of soap. If I say I'm selling soap and I want to find out the HSN code of soap. So the minute I type soap, I get these results. Or let's say I type cycle. Whatever is your product, first you can either search it by the description of goods, or let's say you know the chapter heading already. Okay, let's say your goods fall in chapter 62. So we search for chapter 62, and if you see here, chapter 62, all articles of apparel and clothing accessories not knitted or crocheted of sale value exceeding rupees 1000 per piece, and you'll find one more that says not exceeding rupees 1000 per piece. That is in the case of ready-made garments or apparels. So accordingly, you can check what your existing classification is. Now, your classification becomes very important. Why? Because it helps you determine your GST rate, and there are a lot of confusions when it comes to classification. So if your product is such that is you cannot determine on your own very easily because it's confusing as to where it will exactly fall, it is better you consult someone and try to understand the correct classification for your product so that there are no issues in the future. Then for services also, you can do the same thing. Let's say in the description, I type accounting. So for accounting, it will give me the heading 9982. Now, if you would notice in this entire web page, we are getting only a 4-digit HSN code or a 2-digit code just to understand the GST rate applicable for our goods or services. But now we're going to need a 4 or a 6-digit code. How do you get that? So once you've visited cbic-gst.gov.in and you've understood the first 2 or the first 4 digits of your product, then we're going to do the next step. We're going to visit cbic.gov.in. Again, I'll drop a link to the website in the description box. Under cbic.gov.in, you will select customs, and under customs, you'll select tariff. Now, when you do that and you scroll, you will see that all the chapters of the customs tariff have been listed. Now, as I said, HSN is Harmonized System of Nomenclature, which is used all over the world. It is derived from the customs tariff. So you can directly check out the customs tariff, not for the rate, but for the classification, correct 4-digit or 6-digit code of your goods. Right now I'm talking only about goods. Why? Because for services, there is no global classification as such. So under customs, when you see the customs tariff, now I'm sure by now you know the first 2 digits of your product. So let's say again the first 2 digits of your product are 62. So we go to chapter 62. We open chapter 62. Now, if you get into the details, there is something called as section note and chapter notes when you classify a product. Anyone who knows well about classification would know what the section notes and chapter notes represent. But for your understanding right now, you're just going for the basic classification, the easy one, wherein you don't want to go into the absolute details, wherein you're confident about the first 2 or 4 digits of your code and you just want to know the next 2 digits. So now if you open chapter 62, you know the first 2 digits, you just need to understand the next 4 digits of your product. You go through the tariff and you try to find out the most suitable option. Again, I'm saying that if you are a consultant, this method is absolutely valid because you would know how to classify that product. But if you're someone who's never done classification before and you are confused as to which chapter your goods fall in, so in that case, it's better you consult someone. Now, this customs tariff can easily be used for classification of goods. But what about services? For services, you again go to cbic.gov.in, under which you select GST. In GST, you will see there's an option under GST laws, rules and rates, classification of services, explanatory notes. When you click on that, you will get a detailed classification of services along with the description. So you can refer that PDF and you can find out where your services can be classified. So I hope this video helps you understand how do you figure out the 6-digit code for your goods or services. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comment section down below and I'll be happy to answer. My name is Nikita and I'll see you guys in the next one.